Greetings, friends. Happy Sunday. I'm really happy to be with you today. The word for today is reconstruction, and it comes from today's Sabian symbol, which is the image of a boat landing, a boat harbor in need of reconstruction after a storm. And the awareness of the need for ongoing repair in times of change. And so the image of us traveling out on a boat into the water for all the forms of nourishment and adventure and travel and also relaxation, all the ways that boats support our lives as we travel away from land into the unknown world of the water. The boat needs to come back and land on firm ground. And so we are involved in a time of great change. And so the need for recalibration and reconstruction of this bridge between the known world and the physical and the non-physical, the concrete and the emotional, the need for reconstruction has accelerated, and it's happening for many of us on a moment by moment basis. And so in sitting with this image and the awareness of new powers of objectivity out of the full moon illumination, and the feeling that I have and many people have right now of how can we unpack what's stuck? How can I get underneath the patterns that are holding me back from full expansion, especially when I don't know what those patterns are, or I know the pattern, but I don't know what needs to happen to unlock it. So I've been holding that question for the full moon, and I dove in today knowing the perfection of the symbol and the opportunity today to get to a new level of understanding of what reconstruction is and how can we continue to strengthen our ability to bridge and maintain equilibrium. I went to the Eight of Wands, which is the card for in the position of mind for the full moon. And I realized that I've been bringing a huge bias to this card based on my own programming or my own adaptations of success. And so when I see this card, I immediately jump to action from alignment. So when I went into the teaching today, I received a whole new download about the meaning of this card associated with the energies of eight. And I'm feeling a lot of appreciation because it has to do with the whole frequency of being stuck and the secret recipe for getting unstuck. So reconstruction here is the image here of the square in the background refers, like I'm going to use this for the story for today. The square in the background refers to physicality and the ways in which we currently interface with the physical world, the concrete world, the world of form. And the octahedron is the image of diamond consciousness and the energy of coherence in our heart, the energy of breath, and the energy of our consciousness and our ability to connect with our consciousness and with higher mind. So the image is showing, and the rainbow is specifically referring to this higher consciousness, and also the bridge and the ways in which consciousness bridges our mind and our breath with the physical world. So the secret recipe here is the voltage, is the frequency of all those wands of fire. And the secret is to learn how to channel force, how to channel frequency, how to be present to voltage. What Garrett Ziegler says in his paragraph, his page on this card really helped me connect with these images, with these energies today. What he says is this is the Five of Wands getting unlocked. So you know the five is the card for stress, and it just shows the presence of a lot of dynamic force for change. And so this image shows the way that we can learn to unlock and channel all of that force without being overcome by our own stress patterns. So it's not about external action. Swiftness refers to our ability to run high voltage frequency through our system in order to increase our ability to interface with physicality and with non-physical consciousness. And it requires us letting go of the physical form in order to transcend to the new levels of awareness. And so this specifically is the card that gives us the secret for what to do when we're feeling stuck about anything. So I'm loving that teaching today, especially with the energy of today, which is for the awareness of the need for reconstruction in times of great change, which is the high voltage energy of lightning. Times of infusion, of expansion, we have to learn how to constantly interface between physical form and consciousness. And so this card is a reminder and an encouragement and an archetype that can help us connect with our own tools and also receive support from our higher self and from all of the helpers and guides, as well as our physical friends who are in this journey with us. So connect with the magic in your life. This is Mercury in Sagittarius. Sagittarius is all about magic, and there's a lot of magic right now. And also with the full moon, a lot of possibility for you to have new insights and new awarenesses and new understandings, especially about the nature of your own patterns that that are ready to be dismantled and released. And so I am feeling excited about some answers I've received today to some questions I have about patterns of being stuck, and I am sending that same intention to you. So I hope you have a really great day, and here's to reconstruction.